Okay, our clock has officially rolled over to 10 p.m. Eastern, so we are ready to start breaking tonight. We had a couple of new products come out today. We're going to break both of them. That is Flawless Football and Optic Basketball. We also have a couple of memorabilia breaks that we will be doing before Flawless and Optic. That is an autographed regulation size football and a full-size autographed football helmet. So before we get started tearing into things, there's a little bit of information we need to go over. So let's get started with that right now. First up, you see on the screen there, all of my feedback is 100% automated on eBay. What that means to you is as soon as you leave positive feedback for me, you're going to instantly get it in return. You don't have to wait for me to get caught up on that. Second thing and most important thing, thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of you who bids with me and breaks with me and chats with me and keeps me informed on scores and all kinds of other things. So thank you to everybody who participates. Next up, we're going to take a quick look here at the things coming up on eBay over the next 5 days. These are the breaks that are already listed and up and available for bidding. I do list new things almost every night, so and they're typically for 5 days. Tomorrow night, we're going to open a half case of Leaf Trinity Baseball. That will be the beginning of a new case. The back half of the case of 2011 Prime Signatures Football. The back half of the Flawless Football case that we're opening tonight. The back half of that we will open tomorrow night. And then we'll start a new case of Gypsy Queen Baseball. On Friday, we are going to have Leaf Metal Draft Football comes out on Friday. That's always an awesome product. We're going to open a third of a case of that because it's a weird case size, 15-box case. But there's a lot, it's all hits. There's no base cards. There's a lot of hits per box. So that's going to be a fun break. And of course, spots will be sold by the first letter of the last name. We will start a new case of Flawless Football on Friday night. And we will do the back half of Optic Basketball that we're starting tonight. The back half of it will be on Friday. On Saturday, you can see we've got some more autographed memorabilia there of various types. We'll do some more Leaf Metal Draft, and we will also start a new case of Elite Draft Picks Football. It comes out on Friday as well, but we're not going to start it until Saturday. On Sunday, some more one-box stuff, then the start of a new case of 2011 Prime Signatures, and the back half of Leaf Trinity, the back half of Gypsy Queen, and Monday, some odds and ends, as well as a new some more Optic Basketball. So that's what the 5 days ahead looks like. For tonight, this is the order that we're breaking in as well. So it's the autographed football, the autographed football helmet, then Flawless Football, then Optic Basketball. The first 2 breaks have free shipping. Anytime you have something with completely free shipping, it's going to go out 5 to 6 days after the auction ends. So that means our football and our football helmet are going to ship approximately Tuesday, the 10th, the upcoming Tuesday. Our paid shipping breaks tonight, Flawless Football and Optic Basketball, I am anticipating will go out Saturday. It's always plus or minus a day. It could go Friday, it could go, Monday, but I'm anticipating Saturday. Finally, if your team does not hit anything at all in the break, you are still entitled to a consolation trading card for your team. And those are typically sent with the next hit. That would be the case for the football and the football helmet. However, for Flawless Football, because that's a paid shipping break, if you don't hit something in Flawless, your consolation will go out to you when the rest of the break ships. So now we are ready to get started. This is 2018 Hit Parade Series 1 autographed regulation size football. This is break number 2, second time we have broken it. Just came out last week. Our eBay end date is tonight, April 4th. We're live streaming it tonight, April 4th. And of course, you see team names on one side, winning bidders across from it on the opposite side. One of those spreadsheets will go up before we start each and every break. So if you're not in this break, you're going to get a chance to see your name in lights before we start your break. And the focus changed there. I do realize the background is out of focus, but that's okay. We're going to be able to see everything just fine, so no worries. Now I see we have Scott and Irish Pride and Viking Castle and Wayne are all in chat. Hi, guys. Good luck to you and everybody else, of course, too. So our first break of this which I guess, did we do it the day it came out? I think we did, or the day after, one or the other. Anyway, our first break of it was a Paul Hornung signed football, which was pretty cool. Hopefully we're going to find something equally interesting tonight if I can get us in the box. Oh, well, that was... This is such a weird box. I don't know. I can't apparently get the box open, so we'll just have to rip part of it apart, and eventually we'll get it out. Now, the other one, I guess this one's going to have it too. Our other one had a little carry case for it. Yeah, it does. There it is. A little Hit Parade carrying case thing. I've got a lot of packaging on this bad boy. I don't really know why it's in paper when it's also in a carry bag, but anyway. And let me get all this flipping paper out of the way. So here is the signature. Now I got to try to figure out who that is. It's probably, hopefully, last time there was a little sticker in the edge. Okay, Dante Culpepper. That is the signature on our football. So let me set that there for a second. There's the authentication, or one kind of authentication stickers right there. There's another type of authentication sticker of some sort up at the top. That is a Dante Culpepper hologram sticker. This is a Mounted Memories hologram sticker. And we've got something over here on the other side as well. That is Fanatics. So we've got 3 different certifications on this football. So I guess it's very extremely well vetted, right? Because, yeah, that's a lot of certification. And let me just do one thing here real quickly. I need to pull up, I just want to make sure that I know what team this is going to, so hold on one second. Sometimes a lot of times I wait and do this after the break if it's something I'm not sure about, but somebody complained about that recently, so we're going to do it right now in the break. I mean, I think he was always Vikings, right? But that's what we're going to find out. Oh, he did play for some other teams, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years were for the Vikings. And there was only 2 years for the Lions, 1 for the Raiders, 1 for the Dolphins. So definitely it is Vikings. So that's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. So Dante Culpepper for the Vikings. Next up, we have a full-size autographed helmet. If I can get our spreadsheet set up, we'll get started on that. So once again, if you are in this break for the full-size helmet, please take a moment to review the information on the screen. Your anticipated shipping date is Tuesday the 10th. That is plus or minus a day, meaning could go Monday, could go Wednesday. If you don't pull anything at all in the break, you are still entitled to a consolation card, typically shipped with your next hit. Can be sent sooner upon request. I see now Michael Simpson has jumped in and said Vikings. Yeah, I just had to make sure on that, Michael, that, there wasn't some equal length of service with another team that I had forgotten about. So I just wanted to make 100% sure, which we did, so we're all good. So 2018 Hit Parade Series 16 full-size autograph helmet, break number 12. And same format as before with our team names on the left and our winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. This is the first, and I know this is break number 12, but that means it's the 12th time that the 12th time we've opened a 2018 Hit Parade full-size helmet, but this is the first one of Series 16 that we have opened. Scott says he feels like it's going to be a Saints helmet. Michael says it's definitely going to be a Steelers helmet. And Viking Castle, hey, just wants to see a Saints helmet too, it sounds like. All right, same as before, it has a little carry case with it. And we got to dig it out of here. I just had to get some of that stuff out of the way over there. And I think I know, at least the team, the sticker is stuck to the plastic. Yeah, it's an eagle, which I thought it was an eagle. When I saw all that green, I'm like, yeah, that's going to be the Eagles. And according to the sticker, our player is Ricky Waters, is what the sticker and the edge of the bag says. So there's your signature for the helmet that is labeled as Ricky Waters on our sticker. On the back, you have a little authentication sticker right there. And then there's another authentication thing right here, piece of paper. So there you go. It is a Ricky Waters for the Eagles. Here's the little sticker that's on the bag. If I can, not that anybody really totally cares, but there it is anyway. So just in case somebody cared, you can see it. All right, make sure when you get this helmet, Eagles fan, that you look for that little paper authentication. It will be tucked inside the helmet. So, you know, sometimes those things fall out and stuff when you are unpacking it. So just kind of make sure you find that before you throw all the packing away. Wayne, you had the Eagles tonight? Awesome, man. Congratulations. That's a nice hit. Scott says he was just at an Andre Reed helmet signing, and he signed a ton of helmets. That's good to know. I guess we'll be finding those somewhere along the way here pretty soon then. Next up, I must have hit the camera here because I see we are no longer centered nicely like we were, so let's fix that. Next up is Flawless Football, which I'm super excited to rip into myself. Just came out today. So again, anticipating Flawless to ship on Saturday. As always, if I can get it out faster, I will. And if you don't pull something in Flawless, your consolation card or cards will be sent to you when the rest of the break ships. You don't have to wait for your next hit on that because it's a paid shipping break. So this is one box, it's actually one suitcase, of 2017 Panini Flawless Football. That is a half case. There's only 2 boxes per case. This is break number 1. It just came out today. And, of course, April the 4th ended on eBay. April the 4th, we're live streaming it. And get your mojo working, guys. Let's pull some awesome volcanic hits out of this is what I would like to do. So I need everybody collectively to work the mojo, so that we can find something supremely awesome in here tonight. I mean, everything in Flawless is kind of awesome, let's face it. It's a very high-end product, but, you know, I want to really bring it tonight. So like we do with any case, if we are not breaking the full case the night that I crack the seal on it, we will take both boxes out. We will number each of them on the end, and then we'll use random.org, if I can get the second one out, that is. Good grief. Yeah, it's kind of wedged in there. We'll use random.org to determine which one we open tonight versus which one is for the next break. So there you see they're numbered on the end, 1 and 2. And let's buzz on over here and figure it out. So we only have 2 things in here, so I'm going to randomize this 3 different times. The first 2 we're going to ignore. The third one will tell us which suitcase we open tonight. So ignore the first one, ignore the second one. Here comes the third and final, and it gives us suitcase number 1. That's like that, what was that game show they had where you opened up the briefcases and you had to choose a briefcase, and I can't remember what the name of the game show was, but that's what this felt like, you know, determining which suitcase we were opening. All right. So if I can get us in here, we'll be doing all right, I guess. Like, why can't I get it open? What is the trick here? I've got to have a release somewhere, right? It should just be... What is going on? Okay. Why is this not... Why does this not want to open? Come on, suitcase. What is your problem? What is the deal, man? Does anybody know why I cannot get this open? Is there some little, like, release thing I'm supposed to have somewhere? Because there's no keys. There's stickers on the side. Yeah, okay, that would do it. Stickers on the side would do it. Good gracious. Now we've got it open. That was just sad and wrong right there, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I know it was. There's the stupid little keys. And there's some kind of a diamond, I don't know, some kind of diamond thing for the gemstones that are embedded in the cards. All right. Now we can actually see what we've got. We actually have Deal or No Deal. Thank you. I could not remember the name of that game show. That's it. It was Deal or No Deal. Yeah, thank you. That was going to bug me for a while, Nick, so I appreciate you jumping in and saving me having to ponder that for a while. Okay, let's see what we've got. We're going to start with the cards that were in the box. We're going to save our gemstone cards for a little bit, because you know I always like to save the best stuff for last. This is numbered to 20, Evan Ingram for the Giants. Then we have for the Steelers, Juju Smith-Schuster, Deshaun Watson for the Texans, and Kareem Hunt for the Chiefs. And this is numbered to 10. Very nice swatches on all three players. We might have someone that owns 2 of the 3 teams on this. In fact, I kind of think we do, but we'll go to the spreadsheet and double check that, of course, at the end of the break. Basically, here's the deal. You have to own 51% or more of the teams on a card to take it outright. If no one owns 51% or more, it goes to random, but I think somebody might own 51% of that. Numbered to 25, CJ Anderson for the Broncos. Next out, oh, Don Maynard. Wow, that's a blast from the way past for the Jets. Michael Vick. We're traveling back in time again here. And Michael Vick is numbered to 10. And Nick, do you have the Falcons in here tonight? Because if you do, you probably like that little Michael Vick hit. Richard Sherman, Seahawks, very nice. And numbered to 3. It is number 3 of 3. Of course, everything in here on card, and a really nice patch there to go along with your autograph for Richard Sherman. You do, great. You got that nice Michael Vick hit then. Kurt Warner to 5 for the Cardinals. Wow. And the Cardinals sold tonight for, I mean, something insane, like $12 or something. And they just pulled a nice Kurt Warner to 5. So, yeah, see, that's why you can't ignore some of the teams that don't have hot rookies, because they still pull good cards. Numbered to 15, Myles Garrett for the Browns. For the Kansas City Chiefs to 10, Travis Kelce. Oh, look at that. For the Panthers, Christian McCaffrey to 20. Very nice hit. That is part of the logo as your patch. Of course, again, an on-card auto and a super nice hit there. And, of course, our other 2 encased cards have gemstones embedded in them, which I think you guys probably all know about Flawless. But in case someone didn't, that's part of the deal. So we're going to go to the checklist and check this out. Again, it is Steelers, Texans, and Chiefs. What we want to know is if anyone owns 2 of the 3 teams. If they do, they're going to take that card outright. If they do not, it will have to go to random. So Pittsburgh Steelers is Oilers, Moon Fan, The Houston Texans is Jazo Moore 23. And our Kansas City Chiefs, that's what I thought. Same bidder, Jazo Moore 23. So he takes that nice card outright with no need to go to random because he owns 2 of the 3 teams, which is definitely more than 51%. So to review, this card goes to, you can take your pick, either the Texans or the Chiefs. Same bidder owns both. Then our beautiful Christian McCaffrey to 20 patch that is part of the logo, the on-card auto, and of course already encased for you. Numbered to 10 with a little gemstone tucked in there is Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. And then numbered to 15, Myles Garrett for the Browns. Once again, you've got a little gemstone in there. It is a sapphire, I believe, on that one. Then we have Kurt Warner to 5 for the Arizona Cardinals. Richard Sherman to 3 for the Seahawks. Michael Vick to 10 for the Falcons. Don Maynard for the Jets. And, sorry, that was numbered to 10 as well. I don't think I said that earlier, but it's also numbered to 10. Then C.J. Anderson to 25 for the Broncos. And finally, Evan Ingram to 20 for the Giants, for the New York Giants. And if anyone wants a magnetic one-touch case, which is basically, you know, what these are, but if you want one of those for one of the other cards that did not come in a one-touch case from Panini, obviously, 3 of them did, the rest of them didn't, shoot me a message and let me know, okay? And it's at my cost for the case, and the PayPal fees ends up being right around $3 per case. And if you want one, I will happily do that for you, and it would just be billed out using PayPal money request. That's how that would work. And I managed to hit something else. I'm just hitting everything tonight, am I not? I kind of just running into things as I move stuff around. So for my football bidders, if you are getting ready to take off, which I know many of you probably are, once again, thank you. I appreciate you bidding with me and enjoying the first of Flawless. And again, we're opening the back half of that case of Flawless tomorrow night. So maybe I will see you again for that, if not something else. So this moves us into Optic Basketball, also anticipating a Saturday shipping date for that. If I can get to it earlier and get it out quicker, I will. I kind of doubt that I can, but you never know. And if something strange happens, it could possibly slide to Monday, but I expect it to be Saturday. 6 boxes of 2017-18 Panini Optic Basketball. This is a half case break. It is break number 1. It just came out today as well. We will be taking all of the boxes out and numbering them on the end and letting random.org decide which boxes we open tonight, just like we did for Flawless Football a moment ago. And of course, once again, your format is the same as before, with team names on one side, winning bidders across from it on the opposite side. And let me get our case of Optic up on the table. And see what we can find in this little bad boy. Well, what is with me tonight? I cannot get anything open. It's like, good grief. I couldn't get the box open for the football. I couldn't get, the actual signed football. I can't get the box open for the Optic. I couldn't get the box open for Flawless. Clearly, I'm having some box opening issues this evening. Okay. So, same as we did for Flawless. I'm going to number everything on the end, and then we'll enter 1 through 12 in random.org, and whichever 6 numbers it spits out at the top of the list after we hit randomize will be the 6 that we will open tonight. Whatever's left over will be the half that we open in the next break, in the subsequent break. Whoops. Let's got to fix that, don't we? Can't have 9 and 10 on the same line. And I got a big gap right there. All right, there we go. Now I think it's all in there ready to go. And we are opening tonight 6, 2, 8, 7, 5, and 1. So that is 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Let me get these other 6 put back where they belong, and then we'll be ready to get started. Just give me 1 second. Okay. CC Mobile Gaming is looking for some bucks here in Optic. What player in particular are you looking for, CC Mobile? The rookie or somebody else? You got DJ Wilson, I think, is your rookie, right? Or sometimes, you know, people are looking for established players, the veterans, so could be either one, I guess. Looking for 1 autograph per box in this product, and of course all kinds of nice inserts and other things that we should find as we go through as well. Many of you know I love Optic. I always buy Optic for everything. Football, baseball, basketball, anything they have it. I buy it. I like it. It's a pretty awesome little product. If it had just slightly fewer cards per box, I would open it as a full case, but it just, we might anyway. I don't know. Obviously not this one, and probably not the second case. We probably won't open as a full case either, but after that, then we might start opening some as full cases. Mainly because I've forgotten listed the second case already. Listed it as a half case break because I've already got break number 3 up. So, yeah, that's the deal. A little Caleb Swanigan rated rookie refractor numbered to 199 for the Blazers. I saw the Heat finally secured their playoff spot last night, so they rested. I'm getting sleeves out. So they rested a bunch of their stars tonight. And you know what else I saw? Robert Griffin III is coming back to the NFL, to the Ravens. Yeah, he signed a 1-year deal with the Ravens. Isn't that kind of crazy? None of those, as far as I know, are numbered that look like that. This is probably numbered for the Pacers, and it is to 79. Luke Kennard. That one is not numbered. I don't know why I thought it might be, but for some reason I did think it might be, but it wasn't. Retro insert series. That one, Reggie Miller for the Pacers. Little Kyle Kuzma rated rookie base. And Dirk Nowitzki refractor, but not numbered. CC Mobile, all the cards ship. Everything ships. And that's pretty much the case with all of my breaks. If there is ever a break where not everything ships, it will say it in the listing description right up at the, you know, the part where it gives the date and time of the break, and then right below it, it says what we're opening. So like tonight, it would have said 6 boxes of 2017-18, you know, Donruss Optic basketball. If ever I have a break where not all the cards ship, that's where it would say it. Right below the product quantity and name. If it's ever different, it'll say whatever is different about the break in that spot. So anytime you're in one of my auctions, if you do not see anything up there in that part of the listing that says, you know, such and such doesn't ship or something like that, then you know everything is going to fly out the door to you. And if someone happens to be watching this live and you cannot see chat and you want to see it and participate in it, you need to first be logged into YouTube, and then secondly, if you're watching on a mobile device like your phone or a tablet, you also have to click the link that says you want to switch to the desktop view. And once those two things are done, you should then be able to see and participate in chat. Because I don't ever, I don't check messages and check eBay and all that kind of stuff when we're in a live break. Once I get up and come in here to start getting set up and start the break, we just keep right on rolling. So if you ever do need me during a live break, that's the way to find me. Jump into chat and let me know what's on your mind. Ananobi for the Raptors to 175. An All-Stars refractor for Klay Thompson and the Warriors. And again, I often use the word refractor instead of the word prism. They are the same thing. Okay, so a refractor and a prism are the same thing. It's just one company calls them refractors, another company calls them prisms, and I tend to call them refractors myself. But anytime you see that pretty little rainbow of colors shimmering there when the light hits a card, you know it is a prism or a refractor, whichever you prefer to call it. It's a little rookies insert for Josh Jackson and the Phoenix Suns. Champ is here. This one is probably numbered. It is to 49, Kevin Durant and the Warriors. Well, I was going to say, we got to be getting close to our autograph. It is Josh Hart for the Lakers. Excuse me. My allergies have just been terrible the last couple of weeks. I apologize for the snorting and sniffing and throat clearing. I tell you, it's these switches that we have from 60 degrees to 20 degrees that kind of get things all out of whack. So that was a prism for TJ Leaf and the Pacers. Jimmy Butler prism. T-Wolves. Well, I didn't really show you that one very good, did I? Ben McLemore. So that's our first box, all wrapped up and ready to go. I'm wondering, I don't know, I might take a look at the other optic break that I listed tonight that says it's only a half case, that I probably would have made a full case if I had really caught it. I might look at that after this break, and if none of it has bids on it, I wonder how long it would take me to revise them all to say 12. It'd probably take me a really long time, wouldn't it? Yeah, I guess I'll have to leave it as a half. Well, that's all right. We'll do the first couple cases as halves, and then we'll move into full cases after that. Sometimes that's better anyway, because some people want to participate, but maybe, you don't want to pay the hefty price that a full case brings. So that way, more people can jump in and join the fun if we do a couple as half cases and then some full cases behind it. All right, let's stop and see what we've got up to this point. We have a nice little rated rookie, or the rookies insert, I should say, numbered to 175 on that one for Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. D'Angelo Russell is numbered to 199 for the Nets. And we're going to find our autograph early in this box. It is Luke Kennard for the Detroit Pistons. And of course, these are on-card autographs as well. So, I mean, there are definitely, I like, of course, any autograph card, but I do have a little bit of a preference given my choice for it to be on card versus the stickers. So always nice to have another product with that option. Sorry again. That is Porzingis for the Knicks to 175. Trying to see if I can get whatever is going on there cleared out so you don't have to listen to me hacking. Donovan Mitchell to 99 for the Jazz. Oh, that insert is Anthony Davis for NOLA. All clear for takeoff insert. That one is not a refractor though. Ricky Rubio is a prism. Yeah, so it was, I don't know, I guess it was yesterday, right? Yeah, it was yesterday. We had the tornado warnings and all that stuff, all the sirens going off, and my mom's calling me. It says get to a safe, sheltered spot or whatever. I'm like, Mom, my break is in like 7 minutes, 5 minutes. I can't go to a safe location. I've got to go do a break. So yesterday, the reason I bring that up, yesterday was like 70 degrees here. Okay, it was unseasonably warm. Of course, that did spawn then a bunch of tornadoes and storms, but it was really nice and warm. Today, it was probably about 20 degrees cooler, right? By Saturday, it's going to be down to 18 degrees, and we're supposed to get like 3 to 5 inches of snow. This is what I'm talking about. Like, where else can you have that kind of stuff going on except around here? And that's why everybody's allergies are all messed up. All clear for takeoff insert. That's a pretty drastic swing from 70 down to 18 in less than a week. Kyle Lowry and the Raptors for that prism. But the weather likes to keep us on our toes here in Kentucky. So there is no escaping it. It's going to get you one way or another around here. A retro Jason Kidd for the Nets. That one is a prism. But hey, at least the tornado didn't get me yesterday. I mean, you'll laugh. The whole thing I was thinking, aside from the fact that I needed to do the break, this is Avery Bradley for the Pistons with the prism. The whole thing I was thinking was, oh my God, if a tornado hits my house, it'll take all the cards. That's the only thing I'm thinking about. Like, I'm not thinking about the fact, oh yeah, it would probably like crush us and kill us, kill all the pets and everybody in the house. No, the thing I'm thinking is, oh my God, the cards will be scattered all over the neighborhood. Yeah, that's just wrong, right? I mean, but hey, priorities, right? I do like my cards. I would be very sad if a tornado took my cards. Of course, I guess, if it got the cards, it would probably also have gotten the house, in which case I'd probably, would have gotten me too. I wouldn't know the difference, but it's just funny, the things you think of, the things that go through your mind sometimes. But fortunately, it didn't hit here. It hit, in some surrounding areas, and obviously some touched down fairly nearby, or we wouldn't have been under the warning, but none like right here in my neighborhood or anything. So all worked out all right. Not a lot of damage. I mean, some places more so than others, I guess, but not like some of the times you see damage where like whole cities have been flattened and stuff. Not like that. So all the way around, got lucky yesterday. That is numbered to 99 for the Pacers. Ibka for the Raptors to 199. An Al Horford Prism for the Celtics. And Signature Series for the Hornets, Trayvon Graham. I have to tell you, I don't really know Trayvon Graham. So I'm going to, and that is a sticker auto, by the way. But I'm assuming that if you have the Hornets, you probably do know Trayvon Graham, but I actually do not know Trayvon Graham. Another Anthony Davis Prism for Nola. Oh, we have a Marc Gasol to 39 for the Grizzlies. I thought it was going to be his jersey number, and that's why I kind of flipped it over real quick. I'm thinking, oh, does that match the jersey? No, it doesn't. His jersey's 33, so I don't know why that's numbered to 39, and they could have just made it a jersey number to 33, and we would have probably been just as happy. Another Jason Kidd Retro. That one is a Prism. Oscar Robertson Retro. That one was not a Prism. All clear for takeoff. And that stack is getting a little high, so let's get it moved out of the way. All-Stars Kawhi Leonard to 175. Of course, that goes to the Spurs. Spurs team name on the top and shown on the back as well. And if you have not done a break with me before, what happens with the cards when I take them after we've looked at them? I move them off to the right, and that is full of mats as well. Sorry, guys. I know that is annoying. All the constant throat clearing. It's not fun. Sorry, though. Anyway, off to the right is it's also all full of mats. That's the area that I typically use for sorting. So when I move them over there, they're still nice and safe and sound and cozy on a cushy little mat. I just don't like them in big stacks here in the work area. I prefer to keep them out of the way and in smaller, shorter stacks over there. Scott, that's right. You did have the Grizzlies tonight. Forgot about that. So here's a piece. Here's a piece of a card that was just kind of in the pack. So something probably is miscut in here. But anyway, there's a little edge of some card that got miscut and just hung out there in the pack with us. For the Celtics, that is a little rated rookie Prism. I can't say that guy's name. Gershon, I think is how you say his first name. Could not tell you about his last name. Frank Mason to 175. Kings. Yeah, you got the Grizzlies on a pretty good deal tonight, if I remember right, Scott. So probably just about anything you hit out of here would have covered your bid on that one. Toronto Raptors, Norman Powell, all clear for takeoff Prism. So those are the kind of nights, see, that help make up for the nights when we bid on stuff and then our teams don't hit. Sometimes you got to have nights where you get stuff at a decent price and pull something out of it to make up for it. Another Frank Mason III for the Kings. That is a Prism rated rookie. It's not numbered, but still. And I guess our little piece of the card, we don't know what it goes to, so I'm just going to toss it. I don't guess we need it. Whatever was miscut. It's not like we can reattach it anyway, so there you go. All right, so this is box number 4 of 6 that I'm taking out of the wrappers right now. We've got a bunch of stuff coming up in the next few days. I got a bunch of stuff coming in too. All that elite football, elite draft picks is coming in. And the Leaf Metal Draft, the hobby version, all that's coming in. Next, we've got Diamond Kings Baseball that comes in next week. The other stuff comes in this week. But Diamond Kings Baseball is next week. We've still got Gypsy Queen left to break. We got a lot of stuff to do here over the next 10 days or so. And I've got a bunch of other stuff I want to get listed. We've had so many things to break in cases and half cases recently that I haven't even had time to get to putting together the mixers and things like that. Scott, you pulled NT Football Trubisky 1 of 2 Nike Swoosh Auto. And yeah, you're right. That will make up for your last 2 months of spending. You are right. Yeah, I had some really good luck in National Treasures football. Of course, I opened, 5 cases of that. We pulled a Deshaun Watson 1 of 1. We pulled the 1 of 1 of the NFL Shield quad rookie. I don't remember exactly which 4 of our rookies were on there, but it was all 4, the NFL Shields. We pulled, obviously, a ton of 1 of 1s. You always do in NT. But, I mean, we pulled several that were worth thousands with an S for the cards. We had some really, really solid cases of NT this year. And I don't remember seeing, were you in any of my NT? I don't think you were. You might have been, but maybe one of the early ones. I don't know. Clyde Drexler for the Blazers. That is a prism. So you may have seen some or all of those I was just talking about. But yeah, we had some awesome, awesome stuff. To 79, Buddy Hield for the Kings. But that's the thing about it. When you get into some of the high-end breaks, it's like some people look at those and think, oh my gosh, when you pull nothing, it's terrible in those high-end breaks because the buy-in's higher. To 99, De'Aaron Fox for the Kings. And that's true, but on the flip side, when you hit one of the things like we're talking about, as you say, you can pay for 2-3 months worth of not hitting something with 1 card, so it can definitely be worth it. Markelle Fultz, nice little pull there for the 76ers, especially since he's finally back on the court. There's an all clear for takeoff with the T-Wolves, Andrew Wiggins. That was not a prism, though. I don't really know why I flipped it over other than just have it. All-Stars, Kawhi Leonard for the Spurs, prism. There is Jabari Parker. I couldn't, when that went by, I was like, who is that? I had to stop and look at that one for a second. Oh, you got outbid on the ones you tried on mine? Wow, that's a drag, man. I'm sorry. We pulled some pretty good stuff. Even out of the last case, we pulled a nice Deonta Foreman 1 of 1 and something else 1 of 1. For the Sixers, Markelle Fultz, rookies insert. We pulled 2 different treasure chest memorabilia booklets for the Broncos in back-to-back breaks. Greg Monroe, Suns, prism. Like, it was really better than I remember it being for most of our cases. I mean, they're always good for NT, but it seems like we got even better hits, or more hits maybe, of the larger variety. Jokic, Nuggets, prism, out of this year than we do out of some years. Oh, you bought Supreme Hardcourt 2 weeks ago and it hurt. Supreme Hardcourt is crazy money, man. That is very expensive. Terrence Ross for the Magic, prism. What did you pull out of it? What kind of awesomeness did you find in your Supreme Hardcourt? I don't break a whole lot of Upper Deck stuff, of the newer stuff. But that one, I mean, like that one, but that was mega expensive. The Champ is here to 99, David West, and Golden State Warriors on that prism. I meant to stack him with our numbered stuff, so get him moved around. Davin Reed, rated rookie prism for the Suns. Another Jabari Parker for the Bucks. This one is numbered to 199, and it is a prism. Our other Jabari Parker a minute ago was a base card, but that one, whoops, I forgot to show you Nurkic there. That one was numbered. You pulled Clyde Drexler base version and a Karl Anthony Towns auto. Well, that's cool. Oh, and you got it for half price? Dang, man. That's nice. That's really nice. Yeah, that's, I mean, I like some of the products like that, but golly, man. I mean, Flawless is usually about as much per box as I'm interested in paying. You know, when you start getting over 12 or 1500 a box, I'm not too interested in doing it generally. I don't know why I just took the plastic off that other one. We're not ready for it yet, but I did, so there you go. It'll just save us a step in a minute. When we get to that box, we'll have the plastic off already. Yeah, like some of those super expensive Topps baseball releases that are mega thousands of dollars. Yeah, I don't buy those either. It's just hard to justify sometimes. You hear my cat in the wrappers kind of playing around over there. Hopefully he's going to move on and not sit over there and rattle that around. It's like a pile of leaves for him, I think. He just likes to hear the noise or something when he dives in there. I don't know. Semi Ojale prism for the Celtics, rated rookie. A Champ is here, Dennis Rodman. And we've got our signature coming out early again out of this box. It is Derek Harper for the Mavericks. That is also a sticker. So basically, I mean, I said all these were on card. I probably should have been a little, I should have clarified that more when we started. Jamal Murray prism for the Nuggets. When we find the rookies in here, they are on card. When we find the veterans, you know, they can be either one. But it's the rookies that are on card in this series. I should have probably specified that a little more plainly. To 199, Derrick Rose and the Cavs. For the Cavs. Swishful Thinking, Russell Westbrook to 99 for the Thunder. That is also a prism. Justin Patton for the T-Wolves. That is to 49. We've still got some more Donruss basketball to order, too, out of that case that I bought most recently. This is Ben Simmons to 39 for the Sixers. And I'm kind of leaning towards, I know we've been doing 5-box breaks. And I've been shipping all the cards, base included. I'm really considering just doing the remaining half of the case, the 10 boxes, all as one break. But we wouldn't ship the base cards. Would only ship inserts and hits. What do you think about that? What's your thought on that, basketball bidders that are on with me right now? I mean, we've opened a lot of it. We opened it when it first came out. You know, I bought this, brought this most recent case back in to try to hit some of the higher end next day autos and stuff. So I think probably anybody who's set building probably has all they need of the base by now, one would imagine. So I'm kind of thinking of doing that, but I don't know. If kind of depends on what you guys want to do, I guess, to a certain extent. Scott says he got a bonus from work and went nuts. You bought 2 boxes of National Treasures, a box of 2016 The Cup. Oh, nice. The Hard Court Basketball, NASCAR, 4 something NASCAR, Vertex Football, 2 Immaculate Football, Tribute Baseball, and Select Basketball. Holy Moses, man, you had a party with that. I bet that was so much fun to open all that. That's pretty awesome. Klay Thompson Prism for the Warriors. And that took a while to get through all that, too, I would expect. What was in your NT? Notice that's the one I want to know about first. Like, I already asked you about Hardcourt, but the other one I want to know about is what did you pull out of your NT? Jamal Crawford for the T-Wolves Prism. Yeah, you give all your base away. Yeah, I put it in stacks and Jeff Teague T-Wolves Prism. And of course, you know, a certain amount of it goes back out the door to you guys as consolation cards and things when your team doesn't hit in a break and all that. But then when it gets to be way too much, you know, yeah, you got to start giving some away because it just starts taking over the house. Rick Barry for the Rockets. Nurkic to 79 Blazers. Yeah, I mean, I would really rather, I mean, it's still a lot to open though, honestly. If we do all 10 boxes of it, I mean, it's going to take, oh gosh, probably, I would say probably an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes to get through all of that, just opening it and getting all the cards out of the pack. So even without shipping the base and all that other stuff, it might even take 2 hours. I mean, it'll take a while if we do it as 10 boxes. It's because of the sheer volume of packs and cards you have to open. Oh, you got that Trubisky you were talking about came out of one of your NT boxes, and then you got a Trubisky booklet out of another one. That's nice. I had that one break. Did you watch the one that had, like, it seemed like every card was for the Chiefs? It was crazy. There was a Kareem Hunt booklet, and there was a Kareem Hunt relic and a Kareem Hunt auto, and then there were 2 or 3. There was a Tyreek Hill 1 of 1 and something else for the Chiefs, all out of that same break. It's kind of, I don't know, not every case was like that, but some of the cases definitely were stacked with a lot of one team. But of course, we all complain about that all the time. That happens periodically with any of the products. They don't always do the best job of randomizing stuff, in my opinion. Yeah, that was crazy for the Chiefs. You did see that one. I mean, that was like, you know, they spent a decent amount of money, obviously, to get the Chiefs. Chiefs never went cheap in NT, but probably one of those hits would have paid for their bid. And they just kept on coming, man. It was incredible. There's a lot of good Steelers in NT this year, too. Of course, you know, obviously we had Juju Smith-Schuster, and he was probably our breakout Rookie of the Year along with T.J. Watt, but since he's a defensive player, they don't put him in as much stuff. But some nice Cam Sutton came out of there, too, which I think Cam Sutton's going to be pretty good. I mean, he didn't play a lot this past year. He was injured, but I think he's going to be pretty good. Greg Monroe to 99 for the Suns. Oh, you watched another break where somebody opened one that had a ton of Chiefs? Yeah, it was just, that was unusual. I mean, we had a case where we had, what was the one? Didn't we have 4? Or maybe it was, yeah, I think it was 4 one-of-ones out of one of those cases. I know we had a couple where we had 2. I think we had one where we had 3, and I want to say maybe that one was the one I'm thinking of. That was 4. To 175, Kevin Durant for the Warriors. I don't know. Anyway, NT was crazy good this year, I thought. Luke Kennard to 199 for the Pistons. And it makes me wonder if NT basketball will be equally loaded. I hope so. Kemba Walker for the Hornets. Wishful Thinking Prism. But you know, they did not give me nearly as much National Treasures basketball as I wanted, and not nearly as much as I expected I was going to get, or maybe not even as much as I had in the past. But, you know, we have a handful of cases of it, but not as much as I thought we were going to have. Wesley Matthews for the Mavericks on that prism. I mean, of course, you know, everybody's being so crazy about all the high-end basketball stuff this year. It's like they have more of it. They just won't let you buy it until it comes out, and they mark the price up drastically, and then they'll sell it to you. It's like, oh, okay, so all your other products that I buy in pre-release and spend all the money on and maybe lose money or whatever else, you don't care about those. To 175, Wishful Thinking Steph Curry. You know, it's like they don't give you, oh, they're happy when you buy all that stuff at full price. But yeah, they don't cut you any slack on the other. When they finally get something good, they give you a little tiny bit, then mark the price way up until you can have the rest. So for the Milwaukee Bucks, remember I asked you if you wanted the veterans or the rookie? Look what we have. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2-5, the Greek Freak. That is a nice little insert for the Bucks with the Greek Freak 2-5. I like it. Hopefully the Bucks like it. I don't know if I don't remember. I don't think they answered and told me whether or not they were looking for rookie or veteran, but I think you got to be happy with Giannis to 5. Frank Nitkalina for the Knicks. Rated rookie on card auto is our hit out of this last box. Delon Wright for the Raptors. Prism. J.R. Smith for the Cavs. Prism. Oh, CC Mobile Gaming, you do like having the Giannis. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Tim Hardaway to 199 for the Knicks. You know, sometimes people only want one thing or the other. You know, they buy into a break because they only want the rookies, or they buy into the break because they only want, you know, something on the checklist or whatever. And then they pull something else. Maybe I like the something else, but they're like, no, it's not what I wanted. So you never know. Sometimes I might think something that I like, somebody else is like, I don't want that. So I'm glad you like your Giannis to 5. All clear for takeoff, Zach LaVine and the Bulls on that prism. So we are getting ready to recap this. There's another Nurkic prism for the Blazers. So what we're going to do here, we'll look at our signature hits, of course, and we'll also do a quick little spin through our numbered cards. And just as an FYI, most of you probably know this, but might have a few new faces. If you ever miss something live and you're watching the recorded version later, I always do the recap at the end, so if you fast forward, you know, you can get right to it. I'm just saying. So these, of course, are our numbered hits out of here. Our lowest number out is the Giannis to 5 for the Bucks, and most of our others are $99 or higher for the vast majority of the remaining. Yeah, Scott, I'm excited about NT basketball as well, but I'm even more excited about Encased, which is weird, right? Like I should be more excited about NT, and I am really excited about NT because it's awesome and it's always awesome. But I think I'm a little more excited about Encased because it's the first time we've had Encased in basketball. Of course, we've only had it 2 years in football, but first pass at it in basketball, and I'm pretty like psyched about it. I'm pretty stoked. I can't wait for it to get here. I don't know how much of that I'm going to have either. I requested a lot. Now, how much they give me is another matter, or allow me to buy, I should say. But I requested like 10 cases. We probably won't get 10, but I would say, you know, we might get 5 or 6. I mean, we should get a decent amount of that, I think. And then, of course, Dominion. That's one of the new products that'll come out after NT, but it's high-end as well, $250 or so a box. Maybe it was $275. I don't know, $2-something a box. And it looks very, very nice. And then there's another one called Essentials. It's not as expensive. It's $100 and something a box, but it looks pretty nice as well. So both of those new products coming out sometime here in the next couple months, as well as our Encased basketball and our National Treasures basketball. So tell you what, for a company who said they were going to have trouble getting enough autographs to make as much product as everybody wanted this year, they sure are adding a lot of new products, right? That's what I'm thinking. Frank Ntilikina for the Knicks. This one is a sticker. It is Derek Harper Signature Series for the Mavericks. Nice little Markelle Fultz for the Sixers on card. A sticker, Trayvon Graham Signature Series for the Hornets. Luke Kennard on card for the Pistons. And Josh Hart on card for the Lakers. Jason, you were asking me about Heritage. No, man, that's the last of the Heritage. That break that we did with it, when did we break that? What's today? Wednesday? So we broke it Monday, I think. We broke Heritage. That was the last of it. No more Heritage. I have more Gypsy Queen. In fact, there's a couple of breaks of that listed already. So I have a couple of cases of that left, and that's it for baseball as far as stuff that's already come out. Those couple of cases of Gypsy Queen left, and then, of course, we have Diamond Kings coming out next Wednesday. And those are massive breaks. I mean, why Panini does this crap is beyond me. It's 24 box cases. It may be 2 12-box inners. Like, I hope it's 2 12-box inners, as in a 12-box case and a 12-box case, and for some reason they stupidly put it in one larger box and call it a 24-box case. Either way, it's a lot of Diamond Kings. So we'll have that to break and the Gypsy Queen, and that will definitely keep us busy until the next Topps release comes out, which is Bowman, I think, right? Isn't that the next big one? I mean, the next one with a lot of base cards and Topps, I think, is Bowman. But anyway, if you happen to be watching this on the recorded version, you might have like wandered off after I started digressing there. But in case you didn't and you want to see it, here's your anticipated shipping date once again. And also would apply, of course, to anybody who jumped in late and maybe did not see that information earlier. And another quick little scroll through here. So actually, Jason, we've got Gypsy Queen tomorrow night, where it's the start of a new case. And, of course, we've also got more Leaf Trinity, which was really awesome. The first case, we pulled some very nice stuff out of Trinity. So we're going to start the front half of a new case of that tomorrow night as well. So we got plenty of baseball to keep us busy, not to worry. But I don't have any more Heritage, though. Sadly, no. Heritage is all gone. All right, so that is it for me tonight. Once again, thank you, everyone. Appreciate you breaking with me, bidding with me, chatting with me. And I will get this stuff out the door as quickly as I can. I hope I'll see you again for a future break. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your week. Have a great night, and we'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.